So today I'm going to be showing you guys how I use my iPad mini as a completely wireless camera monitor. The iPad mini is a well-used device amongst a wide variety of different professionals. Whether that's art, painting, or even doing 3D mapping nowadays, you can get a lot out of this little device. Now, a place that I haven't seen it very used in is my profession, videography and filmmaking. Now, I've already made a video talking about all the different ways that I use this iPad mini as a filmmaking tool, but in today's video, I want to take that conversation a little bit deeper. Now, a few months ago, I was on the look for a new monitor. One of the monitors that I took a look at was the Blackmagic 12G Video Assist, and at the time, I didn't like that monitor. However, as you can see in my past video that I just posted a few weeks ago, I now love that monitor. But moving forward in the story, I also took a look at the Portkeys LH5P at that time, and I was about to purchase that until I saw this video.
This third-party app right here will allow you to use your phone as a professional-grade camera monitor with your Sony mirrorless camera.
So shout out to Chris for saving me $385 by buying this simple app for $14.99. So after testing this app for a few months, I want to show you guys the features of this app, the tools that I personally use, and the overall performance of using this day to day. Now, after connecting to this app for the first time, you get this text right down here, and all you have to do to connect is press it and hit join. Now, unfortunately, it does take a while to connect sometime, but after it does connect, you then get all these features to control your camera. And if you are having some connection issues or some latency like you see right here, one thing you can do to fix that is to go over to this hamburger menu, and then you can lower the resolution that you're viewing at to low. And that should help you to get a better feed because you're not trying to get the highest quality image whenever you're monitoring. So first, let's talk about all the different features that you get. Now, obviously you get all the camera controls as you can see around the screen. You get your frames per second, your shutter speed, your iris, your ISO, your white balance, your focus, and also you get your picture profile mode, which is super nice. You also get your area mode of how you're gonna focus. And then along the bottom right here, you get all these additional features. So if you slide all the way to the right and you click right here, you then can see all the different functions that you get. Now, unfortunately, I can't really change these settings because I'm in record mode right now, but you can really see how this can be super beneficial to someone who's maybe filming themselves, or they're filming on a set with two different cameras and they're trying to control one of the other cameras while they're sitting behind the other one. And really quickly, before we talk about a few of my favorite functions, I want to go over here to the hamburger menu, and you can see all of the other different things that you get as well. Now over here, it gives you a live view of your connection to your camera and all the different capabilities that you can control, which is very, very nice as well. Now honestly, I haven't tapped into all the capabilities that you can do with this app, but right down here are a few of my favorites. So first we have false color, which is an incredible tool to be able to tell exactly where your exposure is whenever you're recording. If you're someone who's never worked with false color before, then looking at this scale on the side will kind of help you to figure it out, because at the top you can see that red is peaking, and at the bottom you can see that blue is underexposed. So being able to have this live graph right here to remind you while you're shooting is super helpful. Now moving to the next one, you have aspect ratios, which is super helpful. And actually on each and every one of these functions down here, if you tap and hold it, you then get some features over here. So you can change your aspect ratio, you can change the scale, you can change the opacity, you can change a bunch of different things when it comes to viewing your image exactly the way that it's going to be exported after you get done making it. So for instance, for me, I like to shoot at a 2:1 ratio, so I would just select this right here, and that would kind of tell me exactly what's going to be in the frame after I get done editing and exporting my video. Moving on to the next one, we have focus peaking. Now I don't use this a lot, but whenever I'm doing top-down shots like I'm doing right now, and I don't want the focus to be jumping around, I will definitely use this to make sure that the text is in focus while I manual focus on my Sony FX3. And again, you have all these different features over here as well. Now for some reason, if this right here doesn't give me enough information about the image that I'm trying to expose correctly, then I can jump into this setting or this function right here, and it gives me a really good live index of exactly where my luminance is, where the color is set to make sure that my white balance is correct, and it's super duper nice to be able to go in here and change those different settings as well. Now moving on to our last setting, which is my favorite setting, and that's being able to use LUTs on this monitor to view exactly how your image is going to look after you get done editing it. And if you don't know how to add the LUTs, they make it super easy for you. All you have to do is click that text right there, and here you are right here. It tells you exactly how to put LUTs into this app. So overall, I really do love this app, and at the moment of filming this video, there aren't really too many other solutions that allow you to control your camera remotely. Now, like I said before, I would just be conscious of the connection issues with this because you don't want to get on set and then the iPad disconnects and it kind of embarrasses you in front of your client. Now, if you're a filmmaker or content creator who's wanting to save a little bit of money by combining a bunch of different tools into one solution, then I strongly recommend that you check out this video right over here.